Welcome to a new fragrance review. Today we're gonna try Jaguar for Men Ultimate Power. So we got actually two new bottles of Jaguar. There's the Hood for Men that I haven't reviewed yet. It's coming soon. And Ultimate Power. I saw this one. I wanted to try it. I saw a lot of things about it. Said it was compared to Club de Nuit Intense and Aventus. I need to try an Aventus clone made by Lalique. And if you don't know, Jaguar is a brand that is all their fragrances are made by Lalique. So wanted to give it a try. Here's the presentation. Before you leave, because you don't want to see something like that is an Aventus clone, don't leave because that's not how I would describe it. The fragrance came with a nice little cardboard cap. Go Lalique Beauty Service. You can see also the number. I think that number here is the batch code, if that matters to you, or if not, is the one that's under here. And it comes with an actual box, a real nice box. I was really surprised, and I'm really happy that it comes with something like that. I wish it had also a cap, but I can live with it. It's not crucial for this bottle. It won't be like in forefront of my collection or anything. Nothing much to say. It's like the usual box. So let's try the smell. So when I smell it at first, there's a huge freshness, picking up a lot of fur, and it smells extremely natural, especially considering that it's like a super cheap fragrance. It smells really nice. It reminds me of when I was studying in the wood. Having some lemon, and I'm having some mint also. A bit more lemon than mint. Bit of bergamot also. The lemon is not like as crazy and chemical as it is in Club de Nuit Intense. Gonna compare it to this fragrance because Benoit, it's a clone of the fragrance anyway. I'm not having anything else. I mean, the common part of Club de Nuit Intense is actually the note of lemon, and it's not really similar to it. I would say the note of lemon is more comparable to the note of lemon in Aspen a little bit with the level of acidity or anything. And I would say that it's also relatable to Habit Rouge by Guerlain, but without the sweetness that's around it. It's like that sweet lemon note, but without the sweetness. It's really nice, unless you hate lemon, but it's really nice. The lemon is still pretty intense, and I'm not really picking up anything else than what I said, but it doesn't seem to me like something that's like Aventus on paper. And on my skin, I would say something somewhat similar. I've never smelled Aventus by Creed, so I couldn't like say how close or not close it is from Aventus, but like just from reading the notes and from what I heard, it's for me it's obviously closer to Club de Nuit Intense than Aventus because of the lemon that is not in Creed, and that's really the only thing I can see easily in common with that DNA. I don't know why people compare it to it. Sometimes like once I sprayed it the first time I smelled it, and it was like kind of felt a little bit like Club de Nuit Intense in the opening, with that like Aventus vibe with the strong lemon, but instead of the birch, it was a note of fir that was there. But other time that I've been wearing it, it was not really there at all. For me, it's really its own thing. A lot of people compare it. Maybe they tried it once on paper, they kind of reminded them. I'm not quite sure. Maybe also the temperature have something to do. For the first time I've been wearing it, it was pretty hot outside, and at that point it kind of smelled a little bit like Aventus, or like Cube de Nuit Tasman, I should say, but now it doesn't. Now that I smell it again, the citrus kind of toned down, and I kind of get vibe Aventus and stuff that around that kind of DNA have a strong woody sap kind of note that's there, but it's just not the same wood. That's where I would see a similarity. It's not an Aventus clone by any mean. Maybe there was a little bit of inspiration by it, but nothing so dramatic that will make me say it's a clone or anything, or close or a ripoff. I don't know. If you don't like Ventus vibe, you might even like it because different enough. Anyway, what I'm picking up on my skin, there's a lot of lemon, a lot of bergamot. There's a considerable amount of ginger, a little bit of mint, little bit of green note, and a little bit of fur also. Sometimes there was a bit more fur, especially like straight at the beginning. It's not a big, huge blast of lemon that I'm picking up, but a huge blast of fur for the first couple seconds. Then it's the lemon, and then like the lemon dissipates. Heart notes, I'm picking up a lot of ginger, a little bit of mint, a little bit of green note, a little bit of apple. And the base note, I'm picking up pretty much a lot of woody note. They call it white wood on Fragrantica, and I would say pretty much what I'm picking up, it's fir and spruce. And I would say it smells extremely natural as a note, especially considering fragrance that it is. I wouldn't say the whole fragrance smell ultra natural, but most of it does, and especially the spruce and fir note. Projection is really good. Great, good 6 feet around me. People were able to pick the scent. Longevity was not as good. 3 to 6 hour. People were able to pick it up, but it smells great, so it's forgivable. And for the complete note breakdown, top notes are mint, lemon, and bergamot. Heart notes are green leaves, apple, and ginger. And the base notes are patchouli, white woods, and oak moss. Where would see the fragrance. I think it will be a great business scent. It's nice, fresh, and woody. It's really modern. I'd say the fur, there's something with wood that is extremely masculine. It's really there in the fragrance. Also, there's lemon and ginger, which is a really common accord in fragrance for men, or citrus and ginger, I should say, that is common. As a dating fragrance, I think it will work. I don't think it will be like amazing. I don't think it's like such a big compliment puller or anything, but it would work. In a summer winter spectrum, I would put it more toward winter. It does have ultimate power, or not ultimate, but power. It projects a lot, so it will cut through the cold, though the smell doesn't smell specifically wintry. It's even kind of fresh in a way. So it might be even more summery, but it's really the projection that do something there and not my opinion of what type of season does it smell like. Summer it might be a bit intense, but I think you could pull it off. The lemon note seemed to be toned down with the heat for some reason. And it's something that I see often with the lemon and the soapy notes that they seem to somehow tone down, or maybe the heat just make them project like crazy for a couple seconds and then dissipate just really fast. Not quite sure, but I would say that it will probably be workable in summer. Not necessarily good, but it would be workable in summer. And as everyday scent, I'm like half and half. The smell itself would work well. It's nice, it's appealing. It somehow would work in the way Club de Nuit Intensément would work without still comparing it to it, even though it's not quite the same. I just don't have like enough longevity, have the whole day. The fragrance is cheap. I would say it will be a good everyday scent, not a great. The bad point about it is that it doesn't last the whole day, but it's cheap so you can reapply it. It's not such a bad point. So that's about it. In the end, I think the smell is really great. Again, it kind of brings memory to me, and it smells good. I like the woody smell it has. Probably gonna wear it from time to time. I have a lot of fragrance, so there's still a chance that it kind of gather dust and get forgotten for a time. I'm gonna try to wear it often, maybe for Christmas. That could be my second Christmas fragrance actually. But yeah, it's a good scent. His name is a little bit weird, Ultimate Power. They kind of wanted to go big. Usually those fragrances that do this, they kind of disappoint, but for me it's not disappointing. It's a really great fragrance. And if you're a fan of Lalique, if you're a fan of Jaguar, definitely something to give a try. Unless you absolutely hate lemon, then you might be disappointed, but if not, I think it's a great set. So hope you enjoyed the video. If it's the case, well, like and share. And if also you're a big fan of Lalique and Jaguar, tell me what is your favorite fragrance from Jaguar. So thanks for watching and see you soon.